Hello students, welcome to the fourth lecture on the lecture series on percentage. Okay, so what we have previously discussed is we have discussed all the concepts, all the types of problems that are actually involved in this kind of topic. Okay, and we have done some exercises. What we will do in this lecture is we'll continue the exercises. Okay, so we'll be doing exercise problems. So let's see problem number 1. So problem number 1 tells us that Jenny bought two types of bracelets. Okay, to sell at a local fair. So she goes to a local fair and she got two type of bracelet and she will be selling them there. Okay, so she purchased 10 bracelets of type A for 5 rupees. Okay, 10 of type A. Okay, and price of A is equal to 5 per unit. Okay, and 20 bracelets of type B. So 20 of type B. So price of B is equal to what? It is 8 per each or 8 per unit. Okay, so during the fair she sold all the type A bracelets for a total of 70 rupees. Okay, so collection from type A is equal to 70 rupees. Okay, and collection from type B is 180 rupees. Okay, so if per unit price is 5 for type A, so for 10 what it will equal to? Total CP is equal to cost price is equal to for A is equal to 5 into 10, that is equal to 50 rupees. Okay, and total CP for B is equal to 8 into 20 is equal to 160 rupees. Okay, so for type A, she used 50 rupees to buy or invest, and then what she got was she got 70 rupees. And for type B, what she did was she invested 160 rupees and got back 180 rupees. So what we need to do is what is her overall profit or loss. So overall profit in this case is for type A. So profit for type A is equal to what? 70 minus 50 is equal to 20. And for type B, 180 minus 160, that is also equal to 20. So net profit is equal to 20 plus 20 is equal to 40. Okay, so let's see a step-by-step solution. Calculate the total cost for both type of bracelets. The total cost price was 50 and 160 for A and B respectively. So the total cost became 210. Okay, so calculate the total selling price for both the type of braces. So it will be 70 and 180 respectively for A and B. So total selling price is equal to 250. So profit is equal to total selling price minus total cost. So it will be 40 rupees. Let's see how much is 40 of 210. Okay, so basically cost price is equal to 210 total. Selling price is equal to 250. So gain, or let's see gain percentage or profit percentage. So it will be equal to 40 by 210 into 100. So this will be equal to what? So since it will be 4, so 4 by 21 into 100. So 400 by 21%. Okay. So this will be approximately equal to 19%. 19%. Approximately equal to 19% will be the gain percentage. Okay. And overall profit will be 40 rupees. Okay. So let's see. So let's see problem number 2. A toy is marked at 50 rupees. So price of the toy is equal to 50 rupees. During a sale, it is being offered at 10% discount. So 10% of 50 is equal to 10 by 100 into 50. That is equal to 5%. Okay, 5% of 5 rupees. Okay. So discount is 5 rupees discount. So it becomes the current price or discounted price is equal to total price or mark price, that is 50 minus discount, that is 5. So it will be 45 rupees. Okay, so this is the final answer. Let's see. So here what we have is calculating the total discount amount. So 10% of 50 is equal to what? 0.10 into 50, that will be 5 rupees. Okay, so subtracting the discount from the mark price to get the discounted price. What we did was we subtracted the discounted price from the mark price. The mark price was 50 and the discount price was 5. So the overall price remained 45 during the sale after discount. Okay, so the discounted price of the toy is 45. Final answer. Let's see problem number 3. So a grocer buys apple for 1 rupee and 1.2 rupee, okay, per kilogram. So he marks up the price by 25%. So initial price, apple price is equal to 1.2 per kg. Then comes 25% hike. So 25% of 1.2, 25% of 1.2, that is equal to 25 by 100 into 1.2, that is equal to 25 into 12 by 1000. Okay, so it will be what? It will be 6 and 500, 3, 250, 10, that is equal to 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 will be the final answer, that is equal to 0.333 or equal to 0.3 bar. Okay, so this is the amount that will be hiked. Okay, so it becomes 1.53333, so or equal to 1.53 bar. Okay, since 3 is repeated after 5. Okay, and the repetition is from 3 and only 3. Okay, so this is the current price after hike. Okay, however, to clear the stock at the end of the week, he offers a 10% discount on the mark price. So what is the final selling price? Okay, so what happens next is we get a 10% off on this price. Okay, now he offers a 10% discount on the mark price. Okay, so the mark price was what? 1.2 rupees, right? So he offers 10% discount on that. Okay, so let's see what is the final selling price of the apples per kilogram. So after hiking it up, what we are left with is this. Okay, so add the marked up to the cost price, that will be 1.50. Okay, we rounded it up and got 1.50. So calculate the discount on the mark price. So discount on mark price is 1.50. 1.50 is now the mark price. So 10% of 1.50 is equal to what? 0.15. So subtract the discount from the mark price to get the selling price. So in order to get the selling price, what we did was we subtracted 0.15, that was the discounted price, from the mark price, and what we are left with is 1.35 rupees. So the final selling price of the apples per kilogram is 1.35. Okay, let's see problem number 4. So a jacket was originally priced at 150 rupees. So the store first what it did was it gave a 20% discount. Okay, so the original price is 150 rupees. It gave 20% discount. Then for clearance they offer an additional 50% discount on the already discounted price. Okay, not on the marked up price. Okay, not on MRP. Okay, so if a customer also has a store coupon for a 10% discount applied, so how much will the customer pay for the jacket? Okay, so the 10% discount is applied to the final price after all the store discounts. So let's see, original price 150. Then what came was 20% discount. So 20% on 150. So this will be equal to 20 by 100 into 150. So it will be 30. So 30 rupees. Okay, 30 rupees discount. So now, so current price 20% discount applied is equal to 120. That is equal to 150 minus 30, right? So we have 120 rupees here. So what we do next is we apply 50% discount on this price, not on the MRP, not on 150. We apply that 15% discount on this one, the clearance discount. Okay, so after clearance, that is 15% discount, what happened was 15% of 120 is equal to 15 by 100 into 120, right? So it will be 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 into 12. So 2, 6 equal to 18 rupees. So current price after clearance was equal to what? 120 minus 18. That is equal to 102 rupees. Okay. So what happens next is the customer has a store coupon of 10% discount. So what we get is we get a 10% discount on this price. So the after 10% discount, so 10% of 102. Okay. So 10% of 102 is equal to what? Equal to 10 by 100 into 102. So this will be 1 by 10 into 102. So this is actually equal to what? 10.2. Okay. So 120, sorry, 102 minus 10.2. So this is nothing but 91.8. Okay, this much amount of rupees. So this is the final price. So this is the selling price after all the discounts applied. So let's see, what we did was we calculated 20% of 150, then we got 30. Then after first discount, what was the price was 120. Okay, so now calculating the second discount on the reduced price, that is the applying the clearance sale discount. So clearance sale discount was 50% on 120, that is after discount. So 0.15, that is what we converted the percentage to decimal. Okay, 120, that is equal to 18 rupees. So price after second discount is 120 minus 18 is equal to 102. Okay, so apply the store coupon discount on the final discounted price. So what we did was we applied the store coupon discount, that is 10% of 102. So this became 10.20, and after deduction what we are left with is 91.80. So 91.80 will be the final price that the consumer will pay. Okay, so this is the final answer. Let's see problem number 5. So 28% members of a certain group are married. Okay, so 28% are married. Okay, so what is the respective ratio between the number of unmarried members? Okay, so if 28% are married, so this implies that 100 minus 28% are unmarried. So ratio between the number of unmarried members and married members is the what? So 28 is to, this is equal to 72, I guess. Okay, 72%. So 72. So this implies that 28 by 72. So both the numbers are divisible by 4. So this will be 7 and this will be what? 15 into 4. So this will be 18. Okay, so 7 by 18 is equal to 7 is to 18. So 7 is to 18 is the answer. 7 is to 18 is the answer. Correct answer. So let's see problem number 6. So if the numerator of a certain fraction is increased by 200% and the denominator is increased by 150%, the new fractions thus formed is 9 by 10. So what is the original fraction? let's say the original fraction was x by y. So it is our assumption. Okay, that's how we'll convert this word problem to a mathematical equation. Okay, and after converting it to a mathematical equation, that is an algebraic problem, we'll solve it by basic algebra and we will evaluate all the answers that we need. So if the numerator of the certain fraction is increased by 20%, so let's increase the numerator by 20%, it will become what? 2x. Okay, we increased it by 200%. So if it was 100% and we will increase it by 200%, it will become 300%. So it will become 3 times. So I can write it as 3x. Okay, and the denominator is increased by 150%. So it will become 250. So 2.5x, 250%. So 100 plus 150% is equal to what? 250%. It won't be x, it will be y, as the denominator is increased by 250%. Okay, so it says that the ratio of new fraction that become is 9 by 10. So this will be nothing but x by y is equal to what? 9 by 10 into 2.5 by 3. So it will be equal to what? 5 by 6. So 9 by 10 into 5 by 6. So 2 and 3. 2 here. So 3 by 4 will be the correct answer. Okay, let's see a step-by-step solution in order to get a better gist at it. Let the original fraction be x by y, and then what it becomes is x into 200 whole by y into 150. That is equal to 9 by 10. Okay, so it will become 20 by 15. Okay, there is a slight mistake here. The numerator of a certain fraction is increased by 200%. Okay, so now it becomes total 300%. Let's see problem number 7. So if numerator of a certain fraction is increased by 100%, okay, so numerator is now increased by 100% and the denominator is increased by 200%. So the denominator is increased by 200%. So again, let's assume that it is x by y, and what happens is the numerator is increased by 100%. So it becomes 200%, as 100 plus 100 is equal to 200. So it becomes 2x, and the denominator is increased by 200%. So 100 plus 200 is equal to what? Is equal to 300%, right? So it becomes 3y. So this is nothing but 4 by 21 as per given for details. Okay, so x by y is equal to 4 by 21 into 3 by 2. So this 7 and this is 2. So this becomes 2 by 7. So 2 by 7 is the correct answer. So 2 by 7 is the correct answer. Okay, here x into 200 by y into 300 is equal to 4 by 21. And we assume the fraction to be x by y. Okay, and the answer becomes 2 by 7. So correct answer. So let's see problem number 8. If 5 pencils cost the same as 2 erasers, what is the ratio of the cost of a pencil to the cost of an eraser? Okay, so we have 5 pencils. So 5 pencils. Let each pencil, cost of pencil, is equal to x. Okay, cost. So 5 pencils cost 5x, that is equal to 2y, cost of erasers. So this implies that 5x is equal to 2y. So this implies that x by y is equal to what? 2 by 5. So ratio of cost of pencil to the cost of eraser will be, so x is to y will be 2 is to 5. So answer will be 2 is to 5. So here 5 into cost of a pencil is equal to 2 into cost of an eraser. So cost of pencil, so COP by COE is equal to 2 by 5. Okay, so 2 by 5 into cost of an eraser, so it will be 2.5. So this is the correct answer. So problem number 9. So in a school, the ratio of boys to girls is 3:2. So if there are 120 girls, how many boys are there in the school? So let's assume that the amount of boys is equal to 3x and the amount of girls is equal to 2x. So 3x. So given that 120 is equal to girls population in class. Okay, so 120 is the girls population in the class. So this implies that 2x is equal to actually 120. So this implies that x is equal to what? 120 by 2 is equal to 60. So what we can say that 3x is equal to number of boys. So this is equal to 3 into 30, 60 is equal to 180. So 180 is the population of boys in the class. So 180 will be the final answer. So set up the ratio as a fraction, that is boys to girls is equal to 3 by 2. So substitute the number of girls into the equation. What we are left with is 3 by 2 into 120. So this becomes 60 into 3 is equal to 180. So 180 is the final answer. So let's see problem number 10. In a fruit basket, the ratio of apples to oranges is 4:3. So the ratio of oranges to banana is 2:5. So there are 16 apples. How many bananas are there in the basket? I have a fruit basket and ratio of apple to orange is equal to 4:3. Okay. And orange to banana 2:5. Okay. So it can be written as 4x by 3x is equal to apple by orange. And we can say that orange by banana is equal to 2 by 5. 2x by 5x. Okay. 2y by 5y. So this implies that how many bananas are there? So let's see. So use the given ratio to find the number of oranges. If 4 apples correspond to 3 oranges, then 16 apples correspond to how many oranges? Okay, so 4 apple, 3 orange. 16 apple is equal to imply 3 into 4 oranges. That is equal to 12 oranges. If 2 oranges imply 5 bananas, then 12 oranges imply 5 into 6, that is equal to 30 banana. So 30 will be the answer. So 30 bananas are there in the basket. Okay, 30 bananas. So what we did was oranges is equal to 3 by 4 into 12, 16, that is equal to 12 oranges. So use the ratio of oranges to banana to find the number of bananas. That was 5 by 2 into 12 is equal to 30. So 2 oranges correspond to 5 bananas, then 12 oranges corresponding to 30 banana. Problem number 11. So a shirt was originally priced at 50 rupees. After a sale, its price dropped to 45 rupees. So what is the percentage decrease in the price of the shirt? Okay, shirt was originally priced at 50 rupees. After a sale, its price dropped to 45 rupees. So original price. So new price. So loss or discount is equal to 5. Okay, so how much is 5% of 20? Okay, sorry, 5 rupees is of 20, 50. So 5 by 50 into 100, that is 10. So 10%. 10% decrease in the price of the shirt. So find the difference between the price, original price minus new price is equal to 50 minus 45, that is 5. So calculating the percentage decrease is equal to difference by original price into 100. So 5 by 50 into 100 is equal to 10%. So the percentage decrease in the price of the shirt is 10%. So problem 12. So in 2022, a company produced 10,000 units of a product. So in 2023, they increased production to 11,500. So calculate the percentage increase in the production from 2022 to 2023. Okay. So what we want to calculate is initial production units, 10,000 units. So current production is equal to what? 11,500. So difference will be what? It will be 1,500. That is 11,500 minus 10,000. Right. So this is equal to 1,500. Okay. So how much is 1,500 of 10,000? So 1,500 by 10,000 into 100. That is equal to what? 15 by 100. That is equal to 3 by 20. So 3 by 20 will be the perfect or correct answer. So 15% is the answer. Okay. So 15% is the answer. This is how we got percentage increase. Okay. And then the percentage increase in the production of 2022 to 2023 is 15%. Let's see problem number 13. So the population of a town increased from 50,000 in year 2010 to 60,000 in year 2015. Okay. So from 50,000, it increased to, it was in 2010, right? It increased to 60,000 in 2010, in 2015. And then it further decreased to 57,000. Okay, in 2020. So calculate the overall percentage change in the population from 2010 to 2020. Okay, so the overall change was 57,000 minus 50,000, right? So what is the difference is 7,000. So percentage in difference, that is percentage increase, will be percentage INC is equal to 7,000 by 50,000, right? Into 100. So 70 by 5 is equal to what? Equal to 14. So 14% change in population or 14% increase in population. So let's also see, as we are here in this question, let's see the percentage change between 2015 and 2020. So between 15 and 2020, it is what? It is 57,000 minus 60,000. So percentage decrease is equal to amount that decrease, that is 3,000 by the amount it was initial, that is 57,000 into 100. So 3 by 57 into 100 or equal to 300 by 57%. Okay. So originally it was what? From 2010 to 2020, the percentage change is 14%. And now it has become what? It has become, for 2015 to 2020, it became 3 by 57 into 100 or 300 by 57%. That was the percentage decrease. Okay. So let's see 14 number problem. So 52% students from a college participated in a survey. What is the respective ratio between the number of students who did not participate? So since 52% students participated, so not participated 48%, that is equal to 100 minus 52. So this implies that ratio of students who participated and not participated. So not participated was 48% to 52%. So 48 by 52 is actually equal to, if we divide by 2, so 24 by 26, that will be 4, not 14, 12 by 13. So 12 by 13 is the ratio. So 12 by 13 will be the correct answer. So that's enough for today. Thank you.